All right, ladies, we are back. Okay, so today we are going to hem the bottom of our simple cardigan. And we can, if you want to hem your ruffles for your ruffle version cardigan, I'm not, because knit don't fray. So I'm not gonna do it. Unless, okay, so let me take that back. Now I'm not gonna hem this because knit doesn't fray, and it does this right here. It's like that rib version, like it doesn't curl. Now with this here, this fabric, I don't know if it's jersey or whatever the heck it is, it curls. So if I was going to add ruffles on this with this type of knit, I would definitely hem it, because I wouldn't want it to curl up, all the time. I wouldn't want to do that. So I would definitely hem if it was this type of fabric, okay? But this rib, it ain't getting hem, okay? So yes, today we are going to hem our simple. Super easy, simple. We're gonna hem that. Whatever hem tape that you would like to use it. And and then I am going to do my ruffles. So I'm gonna do double ruffles. So with your cutting chart, get those sizes for the single and double, and we're gonna put those babies together, okay? So let's get started. All right, so I have my double ruffle here. This one, I believe this is the longest one, so let's see. Okay, yeah, that's the longest one. So this is my bottom ruffle, and then I'm gonna take my top ruffle. They should be the same width, different lengths, okay? And I'm going to put these on top of each other and gather them together. All right. So put them here. And if you want a pin, you can. I think you should, because this thing is long. This is a lot of ruffles. All right. So I have them on top of each other like this, okay? So you see they're double. I'm gonna take this to my machine, and I am going to sew a gathering stitch. I'm gonna have both of them. So a gathering stitch up here at the top, okay, to gather it. And then I'll show you what that looks like when I get back. All right, so I am sitting here at my sewing machine. I got the Janome. So I'm just gonna let y'all know. Every sewing machine is different. All right, so I've been having it. I didn't have the sewing machine, I think, about 2 years now. So I done figured out how to do a good bit of stuff on here, okay, with my settings. So I have not did a gathering stitch, just a regular gathering stitch in like, I know, a few years now, since I figured it out. So with my Janome, if you have one of these, HD, excuse me, 3000. My stitch length is 4. I always keep my little, I don't even know what that is, but I keep that at a 2. I'm gonna do, since my ruffles are really, really long, I'm probably gonna do the little dial up here. What is it called? A little roller thing. It's up here though. It ain't like, I think that's my tension. Yeah, that's my tension. So I'm gonna do that at like a 7, maybe, let's say an 8. Let's do it at an 8. And I'm gonna take my fabric, and I'm gonna put, you see I got them both together. Put my needle down, make sure I get a good bit of stuff here. And then, I wish I had, because I just do this all the time. But yeah, that's the 8th. I think that's my yeah, whatever. But I know my stitching length is that, so it's like the length of it. Get it. I'm gonna start going, and this stuff gonna start like gathering. That's what's about to happen. Make it a 9. Let's see if that works. There we go. See, look. Can you see back there? Yeah. Could have pinned it, but I ain't. Make sure I'm fixing it. Okay. So, no back stitching. Pull all that, gives you something to work with. I think I got most of it. Yeah, it's in there. Look. You see that? So, got it gathered. All right, like I said, this is the Genome, then my machine, okay? I don't know what your machine gonna do, but I do know that with the stitch length, it need to be really, really high, and the tension the stitch length need to be at 4. The tension will be like really, really high. So maybe an 8 or a 9, sometimes 7. You never know. You just got to test it out. This right here may be a little too short for my thing, but I still got myself these tails that I can like length it out. All right. So just wanted to show y'all that. So now let's head back over to attach our ruffles. All right, so I am back. Now, as you can see, I got my cardigan out. My cardigan here. Hopefully you can see. You know what a cardigan look like. The ruffles is not the same width. But, like I said, I got the tails here. So I'm just going to just bring it out a little bit. Bring it out like that. Hold on. So then it can... I'm going to start here. Boop, boop. And then we're just going to hold on. We got a little more. Boom. So we're going to do that first. You see, even though this is not ruffled, we're going to, we know where, we got a little guide. You know what I'm saying? So then we can just move them ruffles however we need to. All right. So first off, I know we probably I need to cut this off because I ran out. But don't cut my thread. There we go. Boom. All right. All right, so grab your pins, and what we're gonna do, I'm going to just try to get these ruffles just, a little even, but we're gonna attach them. And I'm pretty sure because we're gonna have to make sure here, like towards the ends here, we probably need like maybe an inch, all right, of not ruffled on both sides, because we're gonna have to make it nice. All right. All right, so now I'm gonna do with right sides together. So this is my ruffles. I think I got them evened out as good as I want to. All right. All right, so now, hold on, get my cardigan. We're gonna right sides together it. And we're gonna sew a 1/2 inch seam allowance to attach. So boom, right sides together. And we're gonna pin. So get this straight. So that's like this. So just get that. Let's just pin. We're gonna pin this baby all the way around here. And I'm going to sew a 1/2 inch seam allowance to attach. And then I will serge to give it a finished look. And after that, we almost done, girls. So make sure I got that 1 inch right down here towards the end on both sides. All right. Now, I want y'all to go and pin. I'm going to pin mine. I'm going to go take it to my machine. So 1/2 seam allowance, serge off my raw ends there. And then I will show you what it looks like when I get back. All right, so I have my ruffles attached. Okay. And I've also went ahead and put my, what's it called? My adhesive, you know, like my what's this? What is it? I can't remember what the name of it is. But I've also went ahead and did my, what is it? I don't forget. Okay. All right, so I've also applied my interfacing. Y'all, I be forgetting sometimes. So I applied my interfacing to the raw edge, and I just turned it over and then sewn down to make my piece here. Let me show you. And I did that for both of them. And I will have to, for the simple and this version. So I did that with both of them. And now this is what it looks like. See, so this is pretty much what it looked like so far. Now, all we have to do, boom, boom, look at that. I guess you can kind of see what it is. Now, we just have to attach our neckband. So, grab your neckband, and what we're gonna do, is I'm gonna put this to the side. The pattern tells us that we need to get a center crease. So I'm going to take it. You just would need to take this to your iron and get a center crease first, okay? And then we will also, after we find our center crease, we're going to put our raw ends, you know, towards the center. All right, it'll look like that. Okay. Put our raw ends towards the center. Then we're going to, once we do that, it shows us how we're supposed to sew it. So then we can have, when we open it, it'll have like an enclosed. So it'll be enclosed, okay? So we're going to do that. I'm going to do that off camera. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to show you how to attach your neckband. Okay, so I have the neckband ends attached. Now, it looks like if you're going to be using ribbed fabric, you're either going to need a lot of starch and a lot of patience because it's really, really soft. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find the center of my neckband. And I'm going to mark it here. So I'm going to mark, that's my center. Bring in my cardigan. And I'm going to find the center back of my cardigan by matching the side seam, the shoulder seams together, flattening this out, and boom. Okay. Get your pins. All right, this is right side up. Get your pins. And then I am going to match the center of my back. Where is it? Okay, there you go. Center of my back. Here with the center there. Okay. So like I said, I'm just gonna find the center first before I do anything crazy, because like this thing, it's not shaped the way I need it to. So I'm just gonna find the center right here. Now over here, we're going to put the front of the cardigan piece here. I'm gonna put that inside. Let's see. Just like this. Just put it in there like that. All right, and we're gonna pin. Make sure it's all the way in there. All right, pin on this side. Go here. The front of this one and pin. And then we're gonna bloop, bloop. So now, hold on, this one. I know my center. We'll have to get these babies together, put them together like that in the, you see, because that's how it's supposed to be. But since it's so flimsy, it's not flimsy, but it's just really, it's not really stable. Boom. That's what I'm gonna do. I think y'all saw that. Sandwiching it in. That's what I'm doing. Now, with this, it should be easier depending on the fabric that you're using. Since I'm using this ribbed, it's really hard to take shape. So I'm just gonna stretch it out. I see as I stretch this this shoulder seam can go in there. Boom. And sandwich it in. So we're gonna just do that all along the neckband. All right, so I'm gonna take this to my machine and I'm going to sew a 1/8 inch seam allowance to attach, and then I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so I have attached my neckband here and we are done. Okay, so you do this with your the simple version, the sleeve version. If you are doing the button loops, you can go ahead and add those after you get done attaching your neckband. So yeah, I would say that if you're going to do the double ruffles version, I wouldn't, okay, let's keep it real. I wouldn't advise you guys, if this thing, all right, I wouldn't advise you guys to, okay, so if you're going to do the double ruffles, go to your sewing machine first, all right? Normally, most of the time, I just go straight to my serger and start serging and stuff like that or whatever. But it's really important because with those double ruffles, you need to make sure that you get those babies attached to your, with the right seam allowance, okay? Because if you're not cutting off as much seam allowance on your serger as you're supposed to, then your ruffles will start like coming apart a little bit. So I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all before y'all go up here, start adding ruffles on stuff. Then y'all gonna be messaging me saying, hey, my ruffles just fell apart. I'm just letting you know it happened to me. So go to your sewing machine first. Do your seam allowance to attach so you can get it in there, because if you go straight to your serger and you don't use the correct seam allowance like you're supposed to, those the gathering stitch that you work so hard for is gonna come off. All right, so just wanted to let you know that. All right, so other than that, this baby cute. Look at that, so cute. I love it. I was gonna put this with, I might have to take a picture. But this is the Tofino pattern. I didn't put sleeves on it. And I love the color that was in the inside. But look, I was going to put it like that. You know? So, well, I thank you guys. I keep forgetting, I need to look over there. I thank you guys so much for sewing with me. I hope you guys like it. I thank you so much for sewing with me. Y'all have a great day. See ya.